Where's the ghost? Oh no.
Ali Popel works 3 full-time jobs.
Excuse the mess as always.
At an IT company, as a realtor,
Dinosaurs coming.
Whoa.
and as a dad.
This is my son Aaron. He is now 11 months.
But to do anything, he first needs to make sure that his glucose is in check.
I'm type 1 diabetic. I'm insulin dependent, so my pancreas does not produce any insulin.
Without it, he could go into what's called diabetic ketoacidosis, or DKA, which could lead to a coma. So this is life-saving. It's food, water, insulin for
I need it like oxygen, yes.
And right now, Ali is paying under $50 to get 5 vials of insulin. But back when he was unemployed and uninsured, he says he would pay anywhere from $400 to $800 per month, which is why he wants to know.
Why does it cost so much?
So let's verify. What explains the cost of insulin? For answers, we spoke with Gerard Anderson, a professor at Johns Hopkins University,
It's a very, very complicated supply chain.
and Dr. Robert Lash, the chief medical officer at the Endocrine Society. Our team also read this 269-page report from the U.S. House Oversight and Reform Committee and watched a 2019 congressional hearing on this exact subject. And according to our 2 experts, $10 to $25 is a fair estimate of the cost to create insulin. Although Dr. Lash referenced this study, which says that a vial of insulin could cost less than $8 to make. As for the price tag, well, that's complicated.
It doesn't make any sense. You're trying to make sense out of something that makes no sense.
Anderson explains there's limited competition. In fact, according to that House committee report, just 3 drug companies make up 90% of the global market. And here are their list prices. About $275 for Humalog, made by Eli Lilly. About $284 for Lantus, made by Sanofi. And almost $290 for Novolog, made by Novo Nordisk. But these list prices set by the manufacturer are just the first piece of the puzzle. Insurance companies will then negotiate a lower price through pharmaceutical benefit managers, or PBMs. Our experts say they decide which drugs get a favorable placement on what's called a formulary, which is essentially the list of drugs your insurance will cover. So making these PBMs happy with big rebates is a huge deal for the pharmaceutical companies.
There's been this dance where the rebate goes up, the price goes up, the rebate goes up, the price goes up.
And if you have good insurance, this dance may not impact you much. You only see that reduced price, but it's a different story for those with a high deductible.
Until they've incurred $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, they're going to have to pay the list price, unless their insurance somehow has negotiated something for them, but that's not common.
As for those with no insurance at all, our experts say that they're often going to have to really pay up.
If you don't have insurance at all, you're going to be paying list price.
And Medicare patients who don't have Part D, the prescription drug plan, could be in the same boat. Now, our team did reach out to the 3 pharmaceutical companies and listen to their 2019 testimony.
List price is only part of the story.
They essentially argue that the list price is a red herring because it doesn't factor in the big rebates, adding that there are also discounts available for those with and without insurance. Although you have to apply for these discounts, and it's up to the pharmaceutical company if you're going to be approved. So we can verify that for the uninsured or people with a high deductible, the answer is yes. They would have to pay hundreds of dollars unless they get a discount.
What is that, right?
A shark.
Back in Alexandria, Popel says that he hopes the price of this important medicine will only go down from here.
You need it. If you don't have it, you're going to be hospitalized.
Now, we should note that there are cheaper alternatives out there, some from those same 3 big pharmaceutical companies. There are also efforts at the federal and state level to set a cap on prices. We dive into all of this on our website, and if you want to take a look for yourself, just text VERIFY to this number on your screen, and we'll send a link right to your phone. With your Verify, I'm Evan Koslof.